Mario Kart 8 Deluxe! Hello everyone, it's Canadian Wi-Fi here. Welcome to the Mushroom Cup. This is going to be day one. As you can see by my play stats, I've just started. This is basically the first time I've ever really played, so I figured to start I'm going to just kind of play through all the cups. I'm not sure how I feel about this game still. Everyone unlocked from the start is kind of cool. We might use Morton. No, I'm going to save Morton until we get Blue Falcon. I'm going to rock King Boo until then. First thing I'll say is that the stats are kind of weird. I appreciate that they messed around with them because it would be really boring if everything was identical. But like, look at this. Splat Buggy's supposed to be as good as Blue Falcon when standard ATV is just somehow better. I don't buy it. I still need to look at all the stats and actually like compare things, but it's kind of hard to do that when all you have like Slim, Off-Road, and Roller. And then like world records are using like Roller Bitty Buggy, which I don't even have on unlocked to compare. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, I think today we're just gonna rock Splat Buggy because it looks cool, Standard because they're not awful, and Super Glider because it does stuff. For those who are just watching this as like their first Mario Kart 8 Deluxe content, gliders do stuff now, which is kind of cool. As you can see, all my stats are like going all crazy and such. I think what works best for me here is going to be Super Glider though, because it gives me a little bit of speed, and that's all I really want. You'll notice right away that the game loads a bit quicker, which is nice, I guess. You'll notice right away that there's no tech, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be completely honest. I feel like I don't want to say wasted my money, but I'm glad I kept Mario Kart 8. I'll put it that much. Put it that way, or that much. What expression am I going for there? Jeez. Yeah, this is kind of more of a casual, just let's sit down and play some Mario Kart together. I don't know if neutral hopping's faster, but it's certainly not slower, so you bet your butt I'm going to be doing it. Softing is not in the game. You may look at me doing this corner and be like, wow, looks like you're getting an Ultra Mini Turbo. That's my first Ultra Mini Turbo, by the way. Caught on camera. You may look at this corner, for example, and be like, well, that's exactly the example I was looking for. Softing's no longer in this game. What I was just holding there was a soft drifting angle, and absolutely nothing happened. So, it's just frustrating, because like, right now I'd be holding in, then up and away, and then in, and I'd get an Ultra Mini Turbo, Ultra Super. Yeah, like this corner right here. That counter slide should easily be able to charge a Super Mini Turbo, but it doesn't. It's just because Softing's not in the game. If you're holding in, like I just was there, it kind of still works, but that I wouldn't really call that softing, because softing implies going out like this and getting the same benefits as pulling in. And that's exactly why soft drifting was so broken, because right here I'd be drifting full, and I'd still be full even though I'm drifting away and not into the turn anymore. And that's what made soft drifting so powerful, is because you'd be able to maintain a soft line and still get the full effects of drifting hard. And you can't do that anymore, which makes, you know, getting Super Mini Turbos on that corner impossible. So why not? Just drive. Drift speed comes back right away, which is kind of neat, I guess. Makes up for the fact that you're going to be getting comboed a trillion times thanks to all the items. Other than that, what can I say? It's Mario Kart 8 with no tech. It's kind of like watching paint dry. Not the most exciting game in the world, that's for sure. I'm going to try to get an Ultra Mini Turbo right here. Ah, yeah! I will say those things are pretty broken. If you can actually like plan out how to get them. I also am pretty sure that boost panel will be faster. Just because you can't get an SMT and there are no hops. I don't know what to think of this game, guys. Honestly, I want to say I'm disappointed, but I also don't really care, because if it came out with hops, I wouldn't be able to spend all the time I want on Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8. Both of them would be just two of the best games I've ever played. So I'd have no problem trading in all of my other games to just solely be able to play those two. But now it's kind of chosen for me. It's like, play Breath of the Wild, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is pretty bad. It's not as bad as you'd think. Like, if you... It's not unplayable. It's just kind of boring. I guess that's like the only real way I can describe it. Does this still charge quicker? Yeah, it does. So if you hit a spin booster, it still charges you like pretty instantly. Nice. Yeah, like that was like that movement that I just did there, counter slide plus a soft input for about a second. I'm so used to that charging me. Yeah, good luck stealing my no item, idiot. I'm so used to that charging me a mini turbo that I just kind of did it there. Like, by instinct, I did it. And now it doesn't charge me anything? Like, what the fuck is that? Also, Trip Bananas in first is really awesome, so thank you, Nintendo. It makes front running really easy. Despite there not being any tech, front running in this game might be just as easy, if not easier. Can we not? Is that a shroom? Alright. Prepare for tragedy. As you see, you can't hop them. It's faster just to let good old Booster pull back on the ATV. Ugh. Like, it's fun. It's not a bad game. But, there are a lot of red shells in this game. I know that's because there are double items and such, but, like, a lot more than you'd expect. I think my biggest quarrel is what the glider just did there. Did you see how it kind of, like, levels out and keeps you going flat? I don't like that at all. I think my biggest quarrel so far with this game is softing. Hops, that is tragic, but as long as softing is still there, driving would still feel fluid and fun. But driving doesn't feel fluid and fun without soft drifting. It's just kind of dull. Like, if I can coin a phrase. Like, neutrals, I think, like I said, still work, but if they don't, it wouldn't surprise me. Hops in general just don't do anything. Slides don't do anything. Softing is removed. The only thing that's actually still around is super bounce, which I find really funny. But, I mean, what can I say? Tricking is better too, which is great, because now it's like, oh, okay, tricking isn't completely useless like it used to be. As you can see, like, that was a much better trick than you would get in Mario Kart 8. It actually, like, visually is just faster. So it's faster to trick off of that than it would be to drift off of it and get a mini turbo. Cool? Yeah, sure, that's cool. Not what I was going for there, Boot. At least I got everyone. Ooh, I thought that was a coin. I was going to go for it, and it's like, nope. He's going to knock down the cones, why not? Yeah, but it's just funny, because, like, now it's even less skill rewarding. Because it's like, oh, okay, so you used to not trick off of things because it's slower. What do you do now? Trick, because it's faster. It's like, yahoo. That better hit that red shell. That's unbelievable. I had the banana there. Hey, fuck you. Back spamming a green at me. I'm gonna drift off this and show you who's boss. I forgot you can't soft in the air, so I didn't get the mini turbo. That's just fantastic. Only thing I'll say also, like, the Switch itself, it's not a fantastic console, but it gets the job done. It's basically just a tablet that you pay $400 for. In Canada, $450. Are we kidding me with that another blue? At least the shot kind of nullifies it, but I'm pretty sure everyone else gets their items, and I don't, so thanks for that. How'd I get the SM tier on that corner on the first time I ever played this track, but not any of the other laps? Seriously. I want to know. Because I straight up got an SMT that first time. Whatever. The Switch itself is kind of awkward to record with because of my shitty TV, and this is going to be a fun story to end off the first episode with, the Mushroom Cup. So the TV I have is kind of old. I have like an actual computer monitor that doesn't have HDMI input. It's like oldish. It's a LG Flatron. It's pretty nice, but it only has VGA and HD VGA, whatever that would be. If there's even a name for it. See, like right here, normally you'd be softing the other direction to be able to get that, and you wouldn't have to hop back, whatever. I'll stop complaining. Softing being out of the game is my least favorite part, though. You'd think it would be like, oh, you must hate the fact that there's, no hops. And I can live with no hops, but no softs really fucking makes me angry. And also just the amount of random shit flying around. Anyway. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. So the TV I have, there's already a blue show? Well, I'm staying in the air for that, I'll tell you that much for free. Jesus Louises. This CPU really does not want me getting a perfect Grand Prix. They threw like 5 blue shells at me in the last 2 races. And it's been 4 laps. Good lord. So, you may notice I'm singing music that's like already happened. If, and this is what happened with part 1 of Road to 10,000, if you plug headphones into the Switch console so that you can hear the game without having it picked up by your microphone, which is what I always used to do when I recorded Mario Kart 8. I'd always put headphones into the gamepad so that you guys wouldn't know, but I'd still be able to hear the game. It worked out great. Sadly, if you put headphones into the Switch, it switches it over to headphone only mode, so it doesn't actually output any noise to HDMI, which means there's nothing for the Elgato to capture, which means there's absolutely no sound for part 1, which makes me want to re-record it, but I won't bother, because I know you guys will be fine with it. But it's just like, ugh. So now what I have to do is click the little option on the Elgato to listen to sound from the Elgato, which is like 4 or 5 seconds behind. So I'm hearing everything from the game on like a 2-second delay. Like in my ears, I just finished this race, but I can see visually that I didn't. So it's kind of trippy to play with. I don't know what to do to fix that. Obviously, the answer would be put headphones in my TV, but my TV, back to point 1, is too shitty, and it doesn't have a headphone jack. So, yikes. That's all though. There's a perfect Grand Prix. Boo just got wrecked by that Thwomp Cog? Wog. I tried to say wheel and cog at the same time. Anyway, I'm going to keep these videos around 13-14 minutes, because that's about how long a Grand Prix takes to play, so there you go. These are all going to be legit too. I'm not going to try to like restart if I don't get first, because really there's no excuse to not get first on every race. It's just Mario Kart. The game isn't that different, there's just no skill to it. He says as he misses, but against the triple rebounds on Link, get wrecked. War never changes. It's still Link versus the world. You know what? King Boo in this game is reason enough to love it. Whatever. Shouldn't King Boo be a featherweight?